Brandon, what are the main things you can improve on in your second start as a Bengal?
There was a lot on the film that I saw that can get better. Getting to my second read, third read, getting the ball out of my hands in certain situations, and obviously protecting the football a little bit better than I did.
Brandon, how much will just another week of practice reps help you? I mean, you kind of got thrown into it last week without a lot under your belt. How much will just having another handful of practice reps help?
It'll help a lot in terms of timing with the receivers, getting all our routes down, and getting a feel for how they run certain routes and things like that. So I think anytime you can get more practice reps, more throws to those guys that are going to be in the game, you're only going to get better from that.
The old saying is third down's the money down. The Miami Dolphins defense making a lot of money leading the NFL in third down. What's the big key? Try to avoid third down or make it third and short?
Obviously, third and short's a lot easier to convert than third and long. I think last week we found ourselves in a lot of third and longs, which are difficult for anyone to convert. So I think if we can keep ourselves in a third and manageable, we'll have a much better chance. Like you said, they do a great job on third down. We'll have a good plan for them. And like I said, hopefully keep ourselves in third and manageables so we have the option to run or pass the ball in those situations.
Brandon, you got thrust into a very difficult situation. How much more difficult was it because of COVID? I mean, how did that restrict your preparation and you're getting ready to, play that game on short?
I think if anything, it was more of just being able to be around the guys. Usually throughout the season, you can get at practice, you can get around everyone, possibly even get some throws with certain guys. And I think it was difficult with COVID because we were trying to be as safe as possible and space out as much as possible. And, obviously keep, especially our quarterbacks separated from each other in case, a Denver situation happened like that.
Because of that, was last Sunday the first time you were in the stadium for a game?
It was. Yeah. I've been any home game. I've been at home watching the game.
And is it just watching? I mean, are you doing anything? Or do you have any kind of?
Not during the actual game. There's nothing I can do really from home besides watch it and see what our guys are seeing. And there's really not anything I can help out with from home.
I think they have $160 million invested in their top two corners, Byron Jones and Xavier Howard. What did those two guys allow them to do on defense?
And obviously, two really, really good corners. I think they are able to bring a lot of pressure because of the trust they have in those guys to not make any mistakes. They do a great job of locking down a lot of good receivers, keeping things in front of them and making plays on the ball. So obviously, you pay them that kind of money. They got a lot of trust in them to do their job, and they're performing, both of them, really at a high level right now.
How much Patriots philosophy and scheme do you see? I mean, they've got Roberts, they've got Van Noy. He's bringing in former Patriot players that are familiar with him and his system and scheme. Are they as versatile and are they as unpredictable? Like Belichick is known for, at the fourth week he'll run something he hasn't run the prior three totally. I mean, are they in that mindset, or are they a little different?
I think you see some similarities in terms of what they do scheme wise. Obviously, they're their own defense. They like to do certain things that are unique to them. So it's not going to be a replica by any means of New England, but in certain situations you do see a few similarities to the New England scheme.
Brandon, how did you find out last week that you were going to be the starter, and then what were the first things you did after you got that role?
Found out from Zach, just a call from Zach, and obviously, like I said, all year I've kind of been preparing the same way. Nothing really changed in terms of my preparation. Getting to, like we said earlier, get those practice reps was beneficial. And but in terms of the prep we do in meetings with Dan Pitcher and all the other quarterbacks, none of that really changed for us.
How does your body feel? I know you got the sore finger, but I mean, overall, hadn't played in a while and you got hit a little bit. And how's your body feel at this stage of the week?
Yeah, I feel good. Obviously, normal bumps and bruises that come from football, but other than that, feel good.
You have bounced around a little, but nothing compared to Ryan Fitzpatrick. What do you think of him and his career?
Ryan has played a lot more years than I have. He's obviously been a great player in this league for a long time. You know, you see how he interacts with Tua and just the kind of person he is and what he's done on the field for that team. I know our defense will be ready for Ryan or for Tua. So, he's obviously just been a great player in this league for a long time, no matter who he's with.
It doesn't matter, I guess, what year a guy is. If a guy is a really good player, he's a really good player. Joe Burrow was executing at a pretty high level. Is there anything or things that you took from his play that were eye-opening to you a little bit, or not any?
Absolutely. You know, I think when Joe came in, even just in his first start, you could see how calm he was back there and how prepared he was. I think one thing about Joe is you always knew where he was going to go with the football. He was going to make the right decision. He was going to see the defense the right way and get us in the best possible chance to win. And like you said, he's playing at a high level doing that. And I think when he gets back, he will continue to do that.
We've heard he's still been in some of the quarterback meetings, or maybe not now, but had been. Did he offer any advice to you?
I didn't hear you. Sorry, say it again.
Did he offer any advice to you?
Joe?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's obviously advice-wise, he's just been supportive. I think he's done a great job just being supportive, not just to the quarterback room, but to this whole team. And so I think he will continue to do that when he gets back, and obviously wish him a speedy recovery.
2 more minutes.
See, I was wondering what was going through your mind. You know, you're all set to take the field for your first snap, and the kid runs the kickback. I was wondering what was going through your mind there when you see you're going to have 7 points without taking a snap.
Yeah, you love that. Anytime you can get a touchdown without getting on the field, defense or special teams, you'd love to see it. I was hoping he was going to run it back again the second time.
Brandon, the business of football is something that takes precedent over having fun sometime. Through the experiences that you've had, what have you learned about the game of football as a business?
Obviously, being cut and all that, you see the business side of the NFL. But like I said, when you get an opportunity to be on a team, which it's hard to do to be on a team and then get to play, you have to find the little things that you enjoy. Going back and thinking of Little League and all that, you got to enjoy the little things about football. It's still the same game and obviously at a much higher level, but we're here for a reason. We enjoy playing football, and I think you got to have fun while you're out there.